known as carbon fee and dividend, in which fees are imposed on fossil fuels and greenhouse gases, but then those fees are returned to the American public in the form of an equal per person monthly dividend check. This is a proposal that particularly has caught some fancy in California. Mark.
I support that. I mean, it's actually cap and trade plus is what that is. This is cap and trade, which economists have long supported, which basically says that there's a carbon tax, but you can trade it, and that way people who want to pay a lot to pollute can do that, but that's because they're doing valuable things. But the best part about the fee and dividend system is that people get the money back. So it's not a question of simply adding a tax, which can fall on people, but actually get the money back. And the people who are misusing it and causing a lot of fossil fuel problems and global warming, they're the ones paying the most. But I want to be clear here. I want to move away from fossil fuels. And if we actually tax not just carbon, but the full impact of coal companies, we'd probably price them out of business, which is just okay with me. They're doing mountaintop bombing in West Virginia. They're blowing up mountains. They're raining toxins like arsenic, cadmium, selenium into our rivers. And so it's not just carbon that they're putting in the air. They're also damaging our water. And that's the kind of tax we have to make them pay.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we're all going to agree on this, but certainly the climate change is probably one of the most critical issues that we're facing. And I think the carbon fee, or so-called cap and trade plus out in California, is a good alternative. I think still the best way to do it is through a carbon tax. But this is something of great concern to our economy, because you're looking at droughts now regionally. Well, what if we saw a drought that was over our entire nation? What would that do to the cost of produce that we all purchase? But speaking on caps, I just want to clarify, when you talked about the caps on corporate loopholes and things like that, they're not just talking about caps on mortgage deductions. They're talking about caps that would include charity that a lot of people give. I save for college for my children, and they're also talking that as being part of the cap. So this would be one of the more regressive type things that we do. I would oppose any type of a set and cap, and I would support, back to this question, the carbon fee, what they're doing out in California. That would certainly be a better than what we have.
This is a discussion that, as a member of the U.S. Conference of Mayors, that we've had over the past several years, and I'm pleased and proud of the fact that I've signed on to a resolution to support this type of initiative of cap and trade. Certainly we need to, and we must create an innovative, cleaner energy future, and we can do that by combating pollution and climate change through any number of energy sources. We need to be cleaner about what we do and not dirtier. I'm pretty pleased and proud of the fact that in my city of Alexandria, we were one of the first jurisdictions in the entire region to move to become an eco-city. We had implemented a eco plan, and one of the things that we're most proud of to demonstrate our commitment to going green and protecting the environment is the free trolley that we run up and down the heart of King Street in Old Town, from the Rivers to the Metro Rail station at King Street. And that trolley has carried over 3.6 million passengers to date. Keep them out of their cars.
All right, thank you.